basically, you should just know that people winning with AI are not using a special software. Nah, they are basically using better thinking structure. Let me take that one more time. Honestly speaking, if you think that ChatGPT is smart or not smart, I don't think that's the right way to look at it actually, because ChatGPT doesn't become smarter, it becomes better directed. Okay, so and that is why in today's video I'm going to be showing you three sentences that completely changes the way ChatGPT thinks about your problem. This is not about giving you three prompts or three hacks. This is three sentences that changes the way the AI reasons. Okay, so whether you're experiencing ChatGPT giving you shallow answers or useless answers, or maybe generic answers, these three sentences is going to fix it. Okay, so if you are in this, so if you are ready, let's dive right in. Before we actually go right in, let's see. I would like to tell you why ChatGPT's responses are usually shallow. It's not like ChatGPT decides to give you generic or shallow answers. It's because it defaults to, you know, generic, safe response or shallow answers when you don't give it a direction. Okay, that's the default mode. For example, you say, how do I make money online? You know, you see, it's going to give you a default mode of, maybe it will guess your budget, it will guess your risk, your level of risk, it will also guess your country, it will guess your skills, it will guess your level of experience, because you didn't direct it, you didn't give it all those info. In order for you to avoid this autopilot mode and go to the genius mode, you need to change how it approaches the problem, and that is where those three sentences comes in. So the first sentence is control identity. That is the first sentence, control identity. And like I always tell you, I tell you that ChatGPT acts differently depending on the identity you assign to it. Okay, depending on the role you assign to it. So for example, you can say something like this: you are act as a business consultant with experiencing in helping people achieve um, financial freedom, or helping people, new entrepreneurs, make money online. So now you've given it a kind of like identity, a business, experienced business consultant that helps people achieve a certain goal, which is like to make money online, or to make beginners start a profitable business online with so and so capital. You get, so you give it a identity. It's now going to act as a business consultant, no longer defaulting to any default mode of its choice. Okay, the second sentence is to force clarity before answers. Okay, so most people ignore this part, and this is one of the game changers here. This ask me clarifying questions until you are 95% confident that you can, carry out this task successfully. So it's forces ChatGPT to increase its level of reasoning. So this particular sentence actually stops ChatGPT from doing guesswork. It prevents it from giving generic answers, and it gives you tailored responses, because it's gonna ask you some questions first. Those questions will be like the things it's going to act. The answer you give it is what it's going to act on. So you tend to get tailored responses, okay, that are more useful to your own context. So instead of saying, help me start affiliate marketing, you can say something like this: act as an affiliate marketing strategist. And then you say, ask me clarifying questions until you are 95% confident that you understand my current situation and my resources. Once you answer all those questions that we give you, we ask you about your skill, your audience, your resources, your capital, we ask you all those questions. When you answer now, it now gives you a tailored response that will be more useful for you, compared to when you just ask it generic. Compared to all those generic response you receive, you get a more tailored response. So let's move on to the third sentence. All right, so the third sentence is to control the depth and the output. So when you control the depth and the output, this is like basically like, let me give you an example. Give me a step-by-step execution plan. Focus on practical and beginner-friendly actions I can take this week. So if you don't give ChatGPT the this output control, you find out that it tends to give you bullet points. It tends to give you responses in bullet points and basically theory. You get so, but when you put it this way, you give you more practical things, responses. You know, because you have told it to give you a practical step-by-step process. You can also say something like this: present this as a checklist, give me a 7-day action plan, challenge my assumption, improve this as if advising a top 0.1% entrepreneur. So these are the ways that you can put this, and it becomes more professional and, you know, unique in its response towards your instructions. Now, if we want to put these three sentences together, we can have something like this. You say, act as a business consultant. Act as a business consultant that acts as an experienced business consultant that helps beginner, new beginner entrepreneurs with little capital make more money online. Ask me clarifying questions until you are 95% confident that you understand my situation. Then give me a step-by-step action plan with practical actions I can take this week. That's it. Just 3 sentences, but it changes how ChatGPT thinks about your problem. Okay? So basically, you should just know that people winning with AI are not using a special software. Nah, they are basically using better thinking structure. ChatGPT is not about asking better questions, but it's basically about designing better instructions. Okay? And once you understand that, you stop consuming answers and start directing intelligence. So if you're feeling like ChatGPT is overrated, just try these 3 sentences and see what happens. If this video has helped you on how to better use the ChatGPT and other AIs out there, come on, give this a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe to this channel to continue to receive videos like this. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.